This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3604 Redwood Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90066. Today is April 3rd, 2022. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located at just to the right of the front door in the plant area next to the hose bib. This is our front porch area here going towards our front door. This goes out towards the front of our property. This is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout, and we're right next to the hose bib, which is to the right of the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here at the top of the cleanout, and we're going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. We are running a little bit of water in the shower on the downstairs 3/4 bath, and just to help us push out, it does appear that we are in black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we make a little bit of a turn. And we're going to pull back just a little bit. It does appear, push back in a little bit. It does appear that we are transitioning to, I'm going to pull back just a little bit. It does appear that we are transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay, and as you can see here, the vitreous clay had been lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. It does appear that we do have a little bit of a gap in that joint there. You can see a gap here on the left hand side. You can see a fairly large gap there between the black ABS sewer pipe and the vitreous clay. And so what we'll do is on the way back we'll mark that area. So we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. So the vitreous clay did appear to be lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And the CIPP cured in place liner is basically going to follow the contour of the vitreous clay sewer pipe. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And again, we do have a little bit of water running in our downstairs 3/4 bath. So again, we're going to continue to push out. And now we're dropping down. And as we drop down, we'll pull back just a little bit. As we drop down here, you can see that we do come out of the CIPP cured in place liner and we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, it does appear that we're making a 45-degree turn dropping down, possibly a 90-degree turn dropping down, and we're going to make another 45-degree turn here. And as you can see here, it does appear that we do have some root intrusion. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here, and what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we can pull back and mark these areas. We could shut the water down. We're going to utilize a little more water just to help us push out. So I'm going to pause our mic here. Okay, it does appear that we dropped down into our city sewer tie-in, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. As you can see here, we are at our city sewer tie-in. And it does appear that the city possibly had lined their sewer with a CIPP cured in place liner as well. You can see the numbers there in the main sewer. So we're just going to pull back slowly, just pull back about an inch, just so we can take a good look. We'll push back out a little bit. can, just get a little bit. And you can see that right there they had cut the opening there for the tie-in for the saddle area. It does appear that we do have a crack there in the saddle from about the 6 o'clock going up. And we'll pull back a little bit. It looks like it's going all the way up and around to about the 12 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And a little bit offset in that joint there, but nothing major. So again, that joint appeared to be in fair condition as well. And as we pull back, we do have some root intrusion in that joint there. And again, that's in our lateral. That's in the middle of the street. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. So we do have some root intrusion in that joint as well. And again, right around the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock area. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And this joint here, we do have fairly large root intrusion in this joint here. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. As you can see, fairly large root intrusion here. And as we pull back, it does appear that we possibly transitioned to what, again, appears to be fairly large root intrusion there, and it does appear that possibly transitioned to what appears to be concrete sewer piping, but again, very difficult to tell. It could be just a bunch of debris around the vitreous clay sewer line pipe and fittings. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we do have root intrusion in this area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. You can see we have a fairly large root intrusion. So we do recommend possibly having the line hydrojetted and re-inspected in order to determine the overall condition of those joints where we have the root intrusion. And as we pull back, you can see we do have another section here where we have another fairly large root intrusion as well. So again, we just continue to pull back. And again, I'm going to push in just a little bit. Again, this is our transition here. We're transitioning back into our black ABS sewer pipe as we pull back. And you can see we have a fairly large root intrusion there in that transition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. We pull up, make a little 45-degree turn. We're pulling up, make another turn there. We continue to pull back, and we pull back into a CIPP cured-in-place liner. And again, there is a section of here that was lined with a CIPP cured-in-place liner. And this is pulling as we pull back on the property. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. Again, the CIPP cured-in-place liner appears to be in fair condition. Not too many wrinkles and lumps in there. So again, we continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we transition back into our black ABS sewer pipe. And again, we'll continue to pull back. What we're going to do is we're going to push back out just a little bit, though. We are going to push back just to take a good look at this area here where we did transition from our black ABS sewer pipe to the vitreous clay sewer line. And you can see that we do have a gap in that area. Make a little bit of a turn, and right here we're going to pull back just a little bit. Right there you can see that we do have a gap. Right about there you can see there's a gap in that transition. And again, what we'll do is when we get back to the office, we can take a really good look. So we're going to pull back slowly. See there, we do have a gap there. And you can see that gap in the transition between the black ABS sewer pipe and the vitreous clay sewer line. So again, that area there will take a really good look. So again, we'll continue to pull back.
Like, you don't even know how big this is.
Again, we'll continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection. There you go.